So now today we are beginning with some more functions of list. We already have discussed len function, list function, index function, append and extend function. Further we had insert, pop, remove, clear and del function. So now today we will continue with some more function, that is a count function. It count occurrence of any item sent as a parameter. Suppose your list has multiple elements. We are just talking about the similar type of element, like your list has integers, all integers. So you want to count how many time an element is appearing. So for that purpose we can use the count function. एक element कितनी बार exist कर रहा है ये आप count function से पता लगा सकते हैं. Then we have the reverse function. Reverse function reverse the element of list in place. In place means what? कि suppose you have declared a list with some element. तो memory में क्या होता है कि एक मेमोरी प्लेस पर आपके लिस्ट एलिमेंट स्टोर हो जाते हैं एंड दैट प्लेस इज नेम्ड बाय दैट वेरिएबल और वी कैन से लेबल. तो जब आप रिवर्स फंक्शन लगाते हैं तो उसी मेमोरी लोकेशन पे एलिमेंट्स रिवर्स ऑर्डर में आ जाते हैं, यानी लास्ट एलिमेंट एट फर्स्ट प्लेस, सेकंड लास्ट एलिमेंट एट द सेकंड प्लेस एंड सो ऑन. Then we will have the sort function. Sort means to make the element in ascending or descending order. So sort function sorts the element of list in place. In place again refers to the memory. By default ascending order. Ascending order में आपके elements arrange हो जाएंगे. Another one is the sorted function. It also sorts the element of the list but creates another copy of list. यानी ओरिजिनल में कोई चेंज नहीं होगा, ओरिजिनल लिस्ट में कोई चेंज नहीं होगा. जो सॉर्टेड एलिमेंट है वो किसी दूसरे वेरिएबल में स्टोर हो सकते हैं. ठीक है. Then we have the min, max and sum function. Min function will return you the minimum value of the list. Max function will return the maximum element or the biggest element of the list, and sum function will add all the elements of the list. ठीक है. So now we will see all these function in a practical mode. Okay, so here I am declaring a list first. This list we have. First we will use the count function. So we will take a variable n equal to, and we can have L1 dot count. Suppose I have to count. Let me repeat some of the numbers here so that counting can come. So suppose here we are counting 4, right? We print it. Print occurrence of 4. 4 कितनी बार present है? This we have to mention. This one. ठीक है. Just see what is the execution. A list will be declared in the memory. The count function will count the values, count the occurrence of 4. It is present 3 times, so n will have 3 and the value will be displayed in output box. Another one was the reverse function. So we will have n1 dot reverse. ठीक है. और मैं रिवर्स करके आप देख रहे हो मैं n में स्टोर करा रही हूँ. सो आई विल प्रिंट बोथ द थिंग्स. आप डिफरेंस देख लीजिएगा. I am printing L1 also and I am printing N also. So just see. List is declared and now this statement take care. L1 dot reverse. ठीक है. एक तो आपने देखा कि N में we are having none. The statement has executed. यहाँ पर होना क्या चाहिए था कि लिस्ट जो रिवर्स हुई है जिस पे रिवर्स फंक्शन लगा है वो सारी वैल्यू n में आ जानी चाहिए थी, बट इट इज़ नॉट कमिंग. एनीथिंग इज नॉट कमिंग इन n. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि रिवर्स फंक्शन डज नॉट रिटर्न एनीथिंग, यानी L1 की वैल्यू मेमोरी में ही रिवर्स हो जाती है. ठीक है. if you remember the element, just see the element is reversed. ठीक है ना? How will you identify reverse? अब अच्छा मैं यहाँ पर let me change the element so that you can see the difference. इतने element लेते हैं so that you can see how it is being reversed. See, now it is reversed. So print L1 will give you the reverse list and N will give you none. रिवर्स फंक्शन कोई भी वैल्यू मेमोरी में रिटर्न नहीं करता है. द एलिमेंट आर रिवर्स्ड इन प्लेस, यानी मेमोरी में ही एलिमेंट उसी वेरिएबल में रिवर्स हो जाते हैं, अनदर वेरिएबल में वो वैल्यू नहीं आएगी. नाउ वी हैव सॉर्टेड फंक्शन. अगेन आई विल हैव सम मोर एलिमेंट टू सॉर्ट. Sort function. Same thing will happen. Just see the function is returning anything or not. The list has been declared. Sort function. You have seen that in memory only the value has been sorted. The list has been sorted. Element are in ascending order. One more time I am running. This was the previous position. And as soon as I have done the next, your value will be sorted in memory only and n will have none. It means कि sort function ने भी आपको कोई value return करके नहीं दी. It has sorted the L1 values only. So when you will print L1, it will give you the sorted element and n में कोई भी value नहीं आएगी. ठीक है? Any question here? समझ में आ गया सबको? Okay. Now we will have the sorted function. Now you see the difference here. Sorted. Sorted क्या करेगा? It will also have the element in ascending order, but what is the situation in memory? See, this is the L1 declared. As soon as we have done the next, sorted function will be used in manner like this. Sorted, and we will pass inside the bracket. See. This is next. अब आपने क्या देखा यहाँ पर कि n वेरिएबल में दूसरी नई लिस्ट तैयार हो गई, दैट इज सॉर्टेड. जो L1 है दैट इज एज इट इज. जो अनसॉर्टेड एलिमेंट है दे आर सेफ इन L1, बट द न्यू लिस्ट n is having all the sorted element. I think you have got the difference. So when I will print the L1, it will have the original list. When I will print the n, it will have the sorted element. So did you got the difference between sort and sorted? So now we have minimum, maximum and sum function. So here I am having, it will be used m equal to min L1. इस तरह से use होगा. We will use the min function in this way. Now we will have the, suppose n equal to max function. We will pass L1 here and one more variable s equal to sum function, that is L1. So what the min function will do, it will find the minimum element from the list. Max function will have the maximum element from the list, and sum function will add all the element of the list. So everything I am displaying here, m, n, s. तीनों values आ जाएंगे हमारे पास. तो just check m, n and sum. Got it? L1 print हो गई और तीनों values print हो गई. That is the minimum element, maximum element and the sum of all the elements.